Do you know in 1945, Nigeria witnessed its first ever general strike, a monumental event that saw around 200,000 workers from 17 labor unions band together. Strike have since become a go-to move for Nigerian workers, demanding better wages and improved conditions. But this action often paralyzed the nation. Recent strikes by unions demanding a significant minimum wage increase have resulted to power outage, grounded flights, and closed schools. Highlighting the widespread impact strike can have on the country's social and economic well-being. In today's video, we'll be looking at the history, pros and cons, effect and consequence of strike on our life and society. These and many more we will review in today's topic. So stay back, relax while we delve into this interesting topic. If you love the content of this video, do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell and like this video. The earliest documented strike dates back to 1152 BC in ancient Egypt. Tomb builders in Deir el-Medina walked off the job, protesting late payment. So, in a nutshell, there is no single individual who invented strike, but strike arose organically as workers realized the power of collective action. So let's take a look at modern strike that has a significant effect, focusing on Nigeria as a case study. In January 2012, Nigeria protested against the government's sudden removal of fuel subsidy. This policy, which has been seen as a benefit in oil-rich Nigeria, was said to significantly increase fuel price, led by the powerful Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and Trade Union Congress (TUC). A nationwide strike took place. For 8 days, the country was at standstill. Transportation stopped, businesses closed, and there were long lines at fuel stations due to shortages. The strike affected daily lives, making it hard to get food, medicine, and other essentials. The 2012 fuel subsidy strike showed the strength of organized labor and public protest in demanding fair economic policy and highlighted the government's need to consider social impact when making decisions. The 2012 national strike in Nigeria lasted for 8 days. The strike began on the 9th of January 2012 and was called off on the 16th of January 2012, following negotiation and concessions by the government. The Nigerian government, under the leadership of President Goodluck Jonathan, partially reinstated the fuel subsidy. Initially, the fuel price had increased from 65 naira per litre to 141 naira per litre. After the strike, the government agreed to reduce the price to 97 naira per litre. Statistics on strike action in Nigeria. From 1999 to 2020, Association of Student Union, known as ASU, had gone on strike 15 times, disrupting academic activity for a cumulative period of about 50 months. NLC has organized several national strikes, including significant ones in 2007, 2012, and 2020. Often in response to government policy such as fuel subsidy removal and economic austerity measures. Strike can be a powerful tool for labor unions, but they are not necessarily the most effective or the only way to achieve successful dialogue and outcomes. The effectiveness of a strike largely depends on the context, objectives, and how it is executed. Here are some considerations. So now let's look at the pros and cons of strike. Pros of strike. Strike can help bring immediate attention to workers' demand, highlight issues that may have been ignored by employers or the public. 2. Strike can help demonstrate the unity and resolve of the workforce, which can pressure employers to negotiate in good faith. So the cons of strikes. Strikes can lead to significant financial loss for both workers and employer, potentially harming the broader economy. Strike in essential service like healthcare and education can severely disrupt daily lives and may turn public opinion against the union. In some regions, strike can lead to legal repercussions for workers or even job loss if not protected by labor law. To avoid the cons that could come with strike, let's share some alternative methods to strike. 1. Collective bargaining. Regular negotiation between union and employer can preempt conflict and result in mutual beneficial agreement. 2. Mediation and arbitration. Involvement of neutral third parties to resolve disputes can lead to fair settlement without the need for strike. 3. Lobbying and advocacy. Engaging with policymakers and using public campaign can influence changes in labor law and regulation. 4th, work to rule. Employees can perform their duties strictly according to the rules, which can slow down operation without the risks associated with strike. So now there is a question here. We would love to hear your comments on this matter. Has strike in Nigeria effectively achieved long-term improvement in workers' condition and rights, or have they primarily resulted in temporary solutions without addressing underlying issues? So now in conclusion, while strike can be an effective tool for labor unions to achieve their goals, a combination of other strategies include negotiation, mediation, and advocacy, which can also lead to a substantial and less disruptive outcome. The choice of method should be based on specific circumstance and objective of the labor dispute. Thanks for watching. So at this time, I would love to hear your feedback regarding the subject matter. If strike has been helpful to the growth of this nation, feel free to share your views in the comment section. If you enjoyed this content of this video, do not forget to like and subscribe. Also share this page with friends. My name is Phillips. See you in the next video.